So the Western leaders, the Luhya leaders, have ganged against William Ruto. Take the leaders who are siding with Oparanya and siding with Raila, not the ones who are siding with William Ruto, of course. Now, they had a meeting, and in this their meeting, they came up with finalities. So they said, first of all, they were not happy with how Oparanya was handled. In fact, they have termed it a witch hunt. It is a political witch hunt. That is how they have dubbed it. So they met and discussed very many things. They first of all reviewed why Oparanya was arrested. Now, in the process of their meeting, they also came up with other finalities, like the ones which, are being anticipated to be seen in the Luhya nation's political landscape. For example, William Ruto is intending to have his tour in the Western region. And this tour is purposefully being driven by the need to accomplish some of the projects that were started and some of the projects that have, stalled in the process. So William Ruto is intending to go to Western region once again to install development projects, complete development projects, and actually have another moment of politicking. In fact, those leaders actually identified what I've always been telling you all the time. William Ruto is a master in the political language and the field itself. He knows exactly when to hit the ground running. He knows exactly what to do at what particular time. That is why we call him a shrewd politician. Right now, William Ruto, whenever he goes to make any development agenda as the president, he goes there as the president with the projects, with the goodies, but then takes advantage of that opportunity and turns to be a politician. Of course, it is advantageous for him because he has all the machineries, he has all the forces. He can speak with the kind of vigor that comes with the fact that, he took a development project to that given region. And so as the president, people will always come to see what he brings to them and to the region. So he has that advantage in the first place. And now him being the politician who wants to be relational with the people. So even all these other planned tours like the one he is going to have in the Western region, you can be rest assured that politics will take the center stage of it. And that is exactly what these Luhya leaders identified. So they said that William Ruto, they have noted something about him, that is not coming just as the president who will come and actually complete the projects and even start other new ones, but he will want to take advantage of the political landscape. And he will want to turn the tables.
We are telling the people of Western that they must reject Ruto. He is simply campaigning. I've never seen a president who takes over and starts campaigning.
And any region that has always been steadfast with Raila Odinga, any moment William Ruto goes to that region, he will make sure that there is no stone left unturned. That is exactly what they realized. And they have sent a clear message to him that we are going to boycott your tour. That's kind of very funny. And they met, actually, a good number of them met. And they decided that William Ruto's tour of the Western region should be boycotted. Now, if you just take it from the face value, how they were bringing it out, it might be complicated, all right? Because there is always a way things can be organized by the government. You cannot deny the president to come to a given area. You can't deny. Even if they come and then you throw at them shoes, like what we saw happening to Uhuru in Migori sometimes back, you remember. You cannot deny them. You cannot actually prevent the president from coming. And you cannot, when the president is coming, you cannot prevent the people from actually going there. That is the time we'll start seeing circulation of money, all these other leaders who are supporting president will now go back to the ground and they will ensure that the actually objective is met. Otherwise, remember the other time, Atuoli and Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula met and said that the next time president will be coming to our region, he must not find the ground hostile. He must not find the ground unfriendly. So the receptiveness of the people must be assured at all times. So when these leaders were saying that they are going to boycott William Ruto's visit, that one is subject to interpretations, and we will only wait to see what definitely will come. But they were speaking based on the anger which had been driven into them by the arrest of Oparanya. At the same time, they were trying to argue that when you look at how William Ruto is moving on with this project, he is kind of trying to only accomplish the projects that were started by Uhuru Kenyatta.
Projects that are going to be launched are projects which have already been launched. And one of the roads was even launched by President Ruto himself when he was deputy president. What our people want are new projects.
And for William Ruto, he has not always given credit where it is due. So sometimes when Ruto goes to even central region, you realize that some of the leaders who are coming steadfastly well and pinpointing exactly what is the reality on the ground are saying that, this project was started by Uhuru Kenyatta. So if you are coming to complete them, you need to give that clarity. That is what the unity of purpose is supposed to be seen in a president who is geared towards uniting the country. He has not actually set his ground where he uses the resources that he has galvanized to champion for key projects. So everything that he is implementing or actually actualizing, this leader was saying that they are Uhuru Kenyatta's project, and they don't want William Ruto to come and accomplish them. And if you look at it keenly, let William Ruto just go and complete the project. What's wrong with this? What's wrong with these leaders? The politics should run parallel to a development agenda is running, But William Ruto is a politician, he will take advantage of them. So they have decided and they have resorted to boycott William Ruto's tour of the Western region. And from where I see it, William Ruto is going to have a difficult task in ensuring that the Western region is in his basket. And as a matter of fact, he has started actually campaigning. If you see what he did in Nyandarua, there can't be a miss in any political gathering like that where they talk about Raila Odinga. They must just talk about him, and that is the politics of the day. So the Western leaders have decided it is a no-go zone for William Ruto. If you come, you might find the seats empty. I think that is the time when you will see most of this our political analysts in the YouTube giving you clickbait titles, telling you Ruto met empty seats, which of course is not always the case. So we are actually timing, and as I always say, let's give time, and we will see what is happening at the end of the day. So finally, they were saying that sooner they will actually have a party. So this party, they are kind of inviting Raila Odinga to be part of this party, all right? So they will have a party that will champion for the new dispensation. In fact, they call themselves the youthful politicians of the Western region. So they will have a party that will champion for the things of the Western region, and they will take the political landscape of the Western Kenya by a storm, and nobody will ever have their grounds established in the Western region. And whatever they will say will be the final thing on what Luhyas will follow. Could it be that this is the time Luhyas will have proper unity that will make them to have a very much established political ground? Let us wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll see you in the next analysis. May you have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.